Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
Sport is another way of learning that can transform lives. In impoverished parts of Sao Paolo in Brazil, for example, its positive impact is clear. Felippe, who used to be a homeless drug addict, is now a professional boxer, thanks to Garrido Box project. Let's find out in this report how a humble gym under a bridge in Sao Paulo has changed some people's destinies.
In the hustle and bustle of the Brazilian city of Sao Paulo, tucked away under a bridge, is a little oasis. It's a gym for the penniless, founded by Nilson Garrido, a Brazilian boxer.
The most important thing for the people here is just being in this place. Even with the pollution and the traffic noise, it's better than being out there killing people and committing crimes.
Dozens of young people, most of them with murky backgrounds, train here every night. Felippe is a good example. He's 19 and a professional boxer with a bright future.
My name's Felippe dos Santos Matos, an ex-beggar, ex-burglar, criminal, drug addict and antisocial thug. Through boxing, I changed. I realized that I could be an inspiration for others and for myself.
He isn't the only one. Janino lives in a slum, but is changing his life.
It's a great place here. You can distract yourself from life, you don't do drugs here, you train and you go straight.
With the help of the local authorities, the project is expanding, and now there are 3 gyms where young people can turn their lives around.
I want to be a champion so I can help others, so one day I'll be able to say, I'm a champion, you can become champions too.
A winning attitude can also change your destiny. And that's one of the lessons to be learned at Qatar's Aspire Academy for Sports Excellence. As Qatar prepares to host the World Cup in 2022, some of the students at Aspire are striving to become football stars on a global scale. We've been along to the academy here in Doha to see how Qatari boys are being coached to follow their dreams.
Abdulaziz wants to be a football star like Brazilian player Daniel Alves. Qatar is hosting the World Handball Championship in 4 years' time and the World Cup in 2022.
I want to play in European team, so it's good for me because I will be famous. I will take a good salary. That's good. It will be change for me. And another thing, I will let Qatar famous also.
The 200 boys here get a free education as well as intensive sports coaching in this boarding school.
I think there was a misunderstanding for a long time ago that it is usually when you are participating in sports, that means you will lose the opportunity to achieve something in academic area. So the idea here is that we can combine training, physical training session with the school.
So everyone here has the opportunity of excelling in academia as well as in the beautiful game.
We are different that the way that we are tackling this curriculum, we try to set the exams more, most of it is related for sports or for the games that the boys is participating on it.
The team that are not playing will have one on the outside, one to the side.
Paul is one of the football coaches here.
A thinking player, as far as a coach is concerned, means he can think off the field. It's pretty likely he can think on the field. So, I think if we can take that into the community as well, because your athletic career ends at some point.
In 2022, Qatar will become the first Middle Eastern country to host the World Cup. And these boys are aiming to keep the cup in Qatar.
Sports can also open doors to a good job. In China, Kung Fu is more than just a way to become mentally and physically tough. It can also enhance your career prospects, as we find out in this report.
This is the Shaolin Tagu Kung Fu School, the largest and most famous Shaolin martial arts school in China. Established in 1978, it now caters for more than 20,000 students from 5 to 35 years old.
Kung Fu is a symbol of Chinese culture. I practice it because I want to be physically and mentally stronger. It helps me to grow as a person.
Training normally starts at around 4 to 10 years old and lasts 3 years. The students only see their parents for 1 month a year during the official holidays, because it's considered important to be independent.
I teach my students how to be good and how to respect others. Also, they need to know that family is the most important thing.
This training is of even higher kudos and status than a university degree. Successful pupils can aspire to careers in the police force, the army, or as a bodyguard, or even as entertainers at the famous Beijing Opera.
I came to this school because I love Kung Fu. Studying and practicing in Tagu will help me get a good job in the future. Someday, I want to enter a Kung Fu championship and win a medal.
That's it for now for this edition of Learning World. We will be back next week with more innovative and inspiring stories from the world of education. You can see all the programs of this series of Learning World online at euronews.net/Learning World.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.